Hello everybody, my name is Steve Ford and welcome to How to Speak English Challenge 8. So a lot of you are thinking at the beginning of this year about future plans, and I'm here to help you build your answer to my question, what are your future plans? So a lot of you may be thinking about getting a new job. So let's say one of your friends asks you, hey, what's new at your job? And you say, same old, same old. Same old means there's nothing new. It's boring. It's repetitive. Same old thing. Maybe your job is driving you up the wall, making you crazy. If that's the case, then as a future plan, you can think about moving on to bigger and better things. That means that you want to expand your horizons and make an upgrade to your career. You want to go up and improve your career. Now, making a change like that sometimes is not easy, and you might have to do a little moonlighting. That means that you take on a second job, maybe the job you really want to do, and you do it in secret so that they don't know at your main job that you're doing it. Of course, as you learn more and more professions, as you change jobs, a lot of us become Jacks and Jills of all trades. And that's a great expression, a Jack or Jill of all trades. And it means that you know a little bit about many different lines of work, kinds of work. And I've seen many success stories going, for example, from a waitress or waiter to a classical musician, a factory worker to a pilot to an astronaut. Now, if your line of work, I said line of work before, line of work is the kind of work, the kind of profession you do. It's a very popular term that we use here when we're talking about work. If your line of work is something that you do like and you want to stay working at the same company, then we can say that you can move up or climb up the ladder. And that means that you go from one position to the next in the same company. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Okay, so maybe your plan for this year or for the future in general is to learn something new. And why not? It's exciting. And of course, some people might tell you, oh, learn something new. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. This is a saying which means that as you get older, it becomes more difficult to learn something. I don't believe it. I think that, and I've seen this, anyone can start learning a language like English at any age. So we could say that you can learn a language in a more casual way. You can pick up a language. And to pick up a language means that you learn it indirectly through watching movies, listening to music, maybe listening to native speakers in a conversation, kind of like what we're doing right now. Now, if you feel that you don't need to pick up a new language, maybe you can brush up on the language that you've already learned. And I receive lots of messages, email messages, and voice messages from you guys asking about how to brush up on phrasal verbs. My best advice is to try to learn them in the context of a story. So you can do that through reading a book. Audiobooks are great as well. I have a lot of videos on phrasal verbs. I can post some links below. But remember, they're verbs. And verbs are actions. It's not a thing. And if you find a phrasal verb book and there's just lists, I have 500 phrasal verbs right here in my hand. Great. But have you learned them? Try to brush up on those phrasal verbs by choosing a few and see if you can recognize them, if you can hear them in real life stories. Talk the talk, walk the walk. Whatever your plans are, with the suggestions that I've given you so far, you want to talk the talk and walk the walk. This means that you want to keep to your plan. You want to follow it. So if you say that you're going to lose 15 pounds this year, then you have to talk the talk and walk the walk. Okay, last future plan of this year. I know a lot of you watching this video are thinking about it, is to move. Maybe move to another country with a different culture, a different language, different weather, different smells, different people, different habits. And to move, you have to have the guts to do it. It's a great expression. To have the guts to do something means to have the courage to do it. You have to have the guts to do it, to make a fresh start, to start something new. And it can be very exciting. It may take a leap of faith. And this is one of the expressions that I wanted to leave you with. To take a leap of faith means that you don't know how you're going to do it, but you have so much passion, enthusiasm, excitement to do something that when you take a leap of faith, as you go forward, the road is forming underneath you. And we say, take a leap of faith when you want to do something, make a big change in your life, like moving to another country. So what are your plans for the future? Get a new job? Move to another country? Maybe pick up a language or brush up on some language that you already know. I look forward to reading your answers below, and we'll see you in How to Speak English Challenge 9. Bye for now. On your preference. When you arrive at the airport, you will be dropped off. So it's common for taxi drivers to ask, where would you like me to drop you off? And what I notice is that learners, as Zachary was saying, feel very disappointed when they have a relapse. They fall back into old habits of using the same wrong preposition. Everybody wants to travel the world.